I really want to know how people live like this their whole life. 70 to 80 years of doing the same shit, 8+ hours every day, only 2 days off, 5 days on, and that's if you're lucky. Your time spent off is thinking about going back to work. Your entire life revolves around this one objective: work. Everything. I will say it until the day that I die. If your parents are still alive, go give them a hug and tell them you love them. Parents are modern day superheroes. A whole different topic for a different video, but Christ, I don't know how they balanced raising me as a child on top of work and everything else. Superheroes. But anyway, I genuinely don't understand. You get off of work and then everything is about it the next day. You're thinking from the moment you get off now, from the moment you clock out, on your way back home, you're thinking, oh shit, I gotta hurry up because I need to get home at a certain time, to hop in the shower at a certain time, to eat food at a certain time, so I can be to bed by a certain time because I have to wake up at a certain time to be to work at a certain time to start this all over again. On your days off, you're either recovering from work if your job is a physical job, or even if it's mentally exhausting, you're probably taking a full day just to wind down and relax, and then the next day you're preparing for work. You're washing your clothes, you're doing dishes or laundry, you're getting food and groceries for the next week. Christ almighty. If you have children, that's a whole nother life, a whole nother responsibility. If you have pets, that's a whole nother responsibility. Oh my God. Even vacation, man. Like there used to be a time when 5 or 6 years ago, I would take a vacation and I would not think about work, right? And then that dreaded feeling would come back, and someone shook me out of that. I was watching an entrepreneurial video. I can't remember who I was watching, and it pissed me off, but it woke me up, and I'm happy it did. And the guy said, what's the point of even going on vacation when your entire life could be a vacation if you grind and make it that way? What's the point of thinking about being off when you know for a fact you're gonna have to go back in? And I took a vacation one week, and the next, like that entire week, I just thought about how this was gonna come to an end. I couldn't even enjoy the vacation because I knew that no matter how happy I was, this was limited. The best analogy that I can give is it's like the boss, the company owner, whatever it may be, has a leash around your neck like you're a dog or a cat or some shit. And as the week progresses, they loosen their grip on this leash. So the dog or the cat in this example thinks that they have more freedom and more reign, right? That's the illusion that you have. Like, oh man. And then by the time you get to Friday evening, when you get off of work, whatever 2 days you're off, you feel as if they've let the leash go completely. You think, oh my God, I'm free, I'm happy. You're living life with intention and purpose, and you're excited for what the world has to offer. But minute by minute, hour by hour, next thing you know, it's Saturday, you blink, and then it's Sunday morning. All of a sudden, that owner starts tightening the leash back up. You start being pulled back, and you're just like, oh shit, you looking around like, oh shit, what's going on? I thought I was free. You turn around and you see the owner starting to reel your leash back in. And you realize you were never free in the first place. They gave you that time. You thought you were free, and before you know it, no matter how bad you try to claw your way out of that leash, no matter if you try to bite it, no matter if you try to run away, before you know it, you're right back at your owner's hip again for a whole new week. And I don't understand how people are able to do this shit for their entire life. But I also understand how insane you have to be and delusional you have to be to build a personal brand, become an entrepreneur, become successful. Because when you get off from a long day of work, whether it's physical or whatever it may be, the last thing you want to do is focus on building a business, right? You get home, you're tired, you're exhausted. I can understand why 99% of people would rather sit back and chill. And they might talk about wanting to build something, but they never do because they're tired. And them being tired is not going to override that feeling of having to get up and go to work. So when I sit here and I think about it, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I would rather die. I'd rather die. And one thing I'll say is sometimes I wish that voice would go away. Sometimes I wish that voice would go away, that little voice in your head, because the thing is that that voice is never loud. Like, it's not like a, you need to get up right now, you need to go, you need to make your dreams come true. It's a quiet little whisper, but it's loud enough for you to hear it. And sometimes you wish that voice would go away. Sometimes you wish you could just be normal. Sometimes you wish you could just accept this mediocre life, accept this life of a 9-to-5. But that voice is always nagging, and that right there is your potential. That's your subconscious. That's the other version of you trying to bang on the glass. Remember that one scene from Interstellar? I didn't even watch that movie, but that one scene when he's banging on the glass, I think that's Interstellar. He was banging on the glass. No, no. He's like, don't, like that. That is your other side of you. That's future you. That's the other version of you begging you to make a change. And that voice is so fucking annoying, I swear to Christ. But every day it'll gnaw at you. And ignoring that voice when you know that it's there, one of the things I've heard a whole bunch of successful people say, and they're 100% correct, is if you think, I don't know who said it, but they said, if you think the bill for sacrifice or the bill for going after your dreams is big, wait until you get the bill for regret. He said, if you face the darkness, you have the opportunity, no guarantee for success, right? Only thing guaranteed in life is death and taxes. But if you face the darkness, you are guaranteed to come out a better person, maybe. I know that contradicts itself, but you're guaranteed to come out a better person, maybe. But if you do not face the darkness and you let the darkness into your life, that is a guest that will never leave. And I think about that shit every single day. Get off of work, I get home, I'm like, fuck man, I don't feel like doing this shit. I'm tired. I didn't even want to make this video. I think to myself, what's the fucking point? You're gonna make this video, it's gonna get 200 likes, 200 views. It's gonna gain me a like and maybe an unfollow. I'm probably gonna get a flagged comment that says King Jigaboo or some shit like that. And then I'm just gonna go about my day and start the process all over again when I make another video. But I'd rather do this and try until the day I die than sit here doing some shit that I hate, man. Christ almighty. Every fucking day.